Hi! Today is another journal with me, and I'm in this blue traveler's notebook, and I'm showing you a little bit of the change in my setup. Actually, the change is just my dashboard. I use this Jane Davenport's awesome, gorgeous paper pad, and I love how it turns out. And I actually made that dashboard pouch myself. I didn't create it. I saw it in a YouTube. It's from this YouTuber called Tantic Creation. I love to watch her YouTube, even though no, that's not my planning style or my journal style. But her video somehow gave me inspiration. And here I'm showing you this gorgeous, cute little phrase card from Pink Paisley, and it has this phrase version and the pattern version. So just now that version is called Whimsical and this is called Pick Me Up. There we go, Whimsical. Oh sorry, the first one was horizon or horizontal. Yep. So and here are the paper pad I cut out from Jane Davenport's the whole stack of paper pad. I chose the pattern that I want, and I think it turns out pretty gorgeous. So if you want to see how I made the dashboard pouch, do let me know, but I will link the video down below so you can actually watch it firsthand from Tantic Creation. All are her methods, and I love it more than those ready-made where you buy like from Chic Sparrow or Foxy Fix, where you can slide in your dashboard at the side. But somehow, yeah, I don't know, I think the self-made one feels more accomplished when you see it. And here I'm just showing you the setup of my August, what you call this, insert, which was in my previous video. But I'm still in my July's insert. I need a little bit of catching up, and here I'm just flipping through those that I've set up, and yeah, I especially love this. Okay, today I have a theme in mind. Not a theme, I want to use this particular stamp. It's a feather stamp from Deep Red, and yep, I want to incorporate that in. So first, of course, is my cutie little paper clip from Penco, and I'm just getting some vintage paper to create a collage. My usual style, I guess. Oopsie, here I'm taking out my phone because I want to show you where I put that cute little paper clip. I just hang it there, and it's so adorable. Yep, you know, it's also a form of decoration to your wall or your working area. I think it's so cute. And that Penco clip, the bull clip, actually caused my video to have fluttering, but I did video another journal with me last night, and I sort of found a way to stop this fluttering from happening. But while I was filming, I didn't look at my video all the way through, so I will know once I do the voiceover, I think tonight. Yep. And then hopefully this will solve all the lighting or the fluttering problem. And here I'm cutting out this this is actually a Chinese calligraphy paper from a Chinese calligraphy paper pad. Yep, I love it because it's brown and it can match with any theme. Normally, I think the one I used when I was in primary school, when I have to do Chinese calligraphy, is green in color. The lines of the boxes, yep. So this one is brown. I'm very excited to have found it in my local bookstore. And then I'm gonna use this a piece of vintage paper from Miss Fish, I think, yeah. And here I'm trying to find this classic letterpress card to see which to use, and I choose the long blue ones. There we go. And also I have some, I read through all your lovely comments. Thank you so much for leaving me those lovely comments, and some of you did actually suggested that I put the link to all my supplies in my description box below. I will start doing that, but not on my description box. I will put it in the comment, and I will pin that comment, because I use mobile phone to record all my videos, and I edit it using my mobile phone as well, and then I will upload it using my mobile phone, but I will only edit the content of my description box or even my comments using my computer. So you know how difficult it is to copy links and to type those the description of the supplies using my mobile phone. Yeah, so I will upload it first, and then I will put in all the links of my supplies in my comment. As sometimes I also need to go to those the suppliers that I bought my supplies from, their web page, to get the links and to get the description of the items itself. And most of the items I bought over the years and I collected over the years, so some of the items may not be readily available on the website anymore, or some I bought directly from physical shop or my local bookstore. So yeah, I actually need some time to gather all the links to my supplies. But those supplies like Classic Key or Tim Holtz or even Jane Davenport's or other more well-known supplies, I can actually easily find the links either via scrapbook.com or Blitsy, or even some of my local suppliers that they do ship internationally. So yeah, and here I'm going to use that feather, oopsie, caught it on my hand, that feather stamp from Deep Red. I'm going to use the Stash On ink pad to stamp it on this not glassine paper. It's actually a tracing paper, but it's gorgeous because I bought this thicker version and it holds up its shapes pretty well, so it won't be too flimsy, and you can actually, even though you glue it down, you can actually still see that transparent paper. Sometimes the thinner transparent paper, if you use the glue, it will totally blend in and you can't actually see that transparency or that piece of paper anymore, if you know what I mean. Or another way is you just put some little bits of glue on the corner and yep, let it stay put, and that way you can still see that piece of paper. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna glue down the corner. Usually I will use glue tape to just tape down the corner, but this shape is too odd to be using a glue tape. And since it's a bit thicker version, this transparent, this tracing paper, so I have to actually pause my video to use my hand to sort of push it down to ensure it stays down. And here I'm looking through some vintage bits and pieces. I actually wanted to find a vintage stamp, I think. Now all the things on this dish are freebies. Yep, so you can see how generous the suppliers are, especially those that I frequent quite often. Yep, they actually give me lots of vintage goodies. And I'm going to use this purple floral theme stamp. I don't know, somehow I felt floral goes well with feather. Yep. I think it's a bit too bright, the lighting. I'm so sorry about that. And I'm going to use that yellow vintage stickers as well as part of my collage. And I've glued them down off camera. So I do not know, do you guys prefer that I do not pause my video and show everything in my video? But I think that would be a bit too long. So sometimes it's like things like gluing down or stamping, I will show the stamp, I will show the things that I want to glue down, but I will try to do it off camera, the process of putting it down, because sometimes I think my video might be a bit too long and too boring, I guess, because I will use my way of thinking to incorporate, to set up my video, I mean. So I do not actually like to watch the journal with me video that is way too long, like 30 minutes and above. I think it's way too long. So that's why I try to have all my videos within the 30 minutes time frame, because I think if over half an hour is just way too long. And I actually speed up this video, like double the time, so it's cut short to like 30 minutes, so it's actually like maybe 26 or 30 minutes. Yep. But do let me know if you want to see the uncut version, but I think it's way too long. So here I'm gonna use this Camille Garden floral stamp to stamp on this piece of Lin Channing's gum label paper. It's also a freebie from the stamp that I bought, and I actually love how it turns out. And I'm gonna use the vintage paper with the classic-y notepad, the little blue squarish notepad, and that gum label from Lin Channing. And here I also glue it down off camera, sorry, not gum it down, glue it down, and using the Tim Holtz Tonic Studio scissor to cut off the extra piece. And voila, I actually love that corner there, on the right side, bottom side, with the Camille Garden stamp. And then I am going to put down the date with this Cavallini number stamp. And of course, using my VersaFine, what color is this? Crimson red. And I'm gonna put down 26 or 27. Oh, 26. So sorry if this voiceover seems a little bit draggy or irritable, because it's actually morning now. I mean, like 8:15. I wanted to get this voiceover done before I go to work, and tonight I can upload it. So I haven't said anything in the morning yet. Well, I've said things to my son and my husband, but then of course I didn't actually warm up my throat, I guess, to sort of have this voiceover, and words and sentences haven't wake up from my brain, I guess, if you know what I mean, you know. Yep. And here I'm stamping it the day Friday down with the Cavallini & Co. Alpha stamp. And then I am going to distress it. So even though this theme is a bit bluish theme, at first I thought of using a blue distress ink, but then I thought, well, I'm gonna try to use the vintage photo, the brown theme, to see how it goes with the blue. And here I didn't speed up my video because is a separate clip, and I want to see how it goes if I actually use a normal speed. I think it's way too slow. Don't you guys think? It's too draggy. But yeah, so here I am just going to distress all the corner, and sometimes I do pause it and do it off video camera, because you know, distress is just like go through all the corners with your blending tool and the distress ink. Yep. So it's actually I don't know whether you guys feel it's a bit boring to see all this, or do you guys prefer that? Yeah, I want to see you want to see everything that I do. do let me know so I can actually improve the quality of my video. And I did do the distressing off camera, and here I'm just showing you in details the outcome of my spread. So there's another video ready last night, so I will do a voiceover and see when I have the time to edit it, because if I want to put in the links to my supply, it takes a bit of time if I use a lot of element in my spread. Yep. So do bear with me. Sometimes I will upload the video first and I will pin the comment down later on. Normally it will take like a day, because when I upload my video, I need to be at home using my Wi-Fi, which is faster than my mobile phone data. And then the comment I will do it the next day, because I need my computer at office. And thank you guys for watching. Anything, just let me know, and I hope to see you guys soon. Until then, take care. Bye.